In today's episode, we're going to be taking on Celtic once again, so strap yourself in and prepare yourselves for another defeat. Welcome to episode 8 of Hearts of Gold. I hope you enjoyed the Easter break for those of you that get Easter off, and I guess those of you at school, college, university, or on your Easter holidays now. I remember at university, the Easter holidays were insanely long. 4 weeks off. I didn't know what to do with myself. I mean, I was meant to be revising, I guess, but no, I treated the Easter holidays more like my summer holidays. Not entirely sure why. Good times. Anyway, Celtic versus Hearts. We're away from home. We've lost all 3 games against them so far this season. We're still in an exceptional position, as you can see. 3rd place. We're 5 points behind Rangers. With this game in hand today against Celtic, we're 17 points clear of Aberdeen. If we win today, we go 20 points clear, and we'll only be 2 points behind Rangers. But that is a huge if, because we've really struggled against Celtic. They are unbeaten, by the way, but we've only lost 3 games all season. It has been very impressive. In the last few games then, we've also been pretty impressive. We beat Arbroath in the 4th round of the Scottish Cup. That's a game we should be winning. Naismith and Martin with the goals. We then thrashed Hamilton 3-0 thanks to Dimitri Mitchell scoring. Zoom and Amankwa. 2-0 win against Motherwell thanks to Naismith. 2 goals from Naismith. Lafferty came back from injury. Hasn't managed to score since coming back from injury though. Amankwa managed to salvage a draw for us against St Johnstone. This was a little bit of a struggle against Ayr. I don't know why, but we went 2-0 down early on. Mark Kerr, the legend, the championship manager legend. He was insanely good, you may remember, back in the day. He really was. Some of you old school people. I mean, I remember him being pretty good on 01-02 when I was a young lad. But you can see Amankwa managed to turn it around for us in this game with Naismith getting the winning goal. Amankwa's been good last few games. He's had a good season. He's obviously had injury problems, but he's got 5 goals, 9 assists in the league, 10 goals in all competitions, 12 assists in all competitions. He's a really good winger. Been very impressed with him. We need to get Lafferty scoring again. That would be nice. As you can see, Moussa Dembele top goal scorer by a long distance now. Lafferty out injured for quite a while. Naismith is catching up with him. 15 goals in 18 appearances, or 19 appearances for us. That is really impressive. With Lafferty in 20 and 25. We score goals, don't we? We know how to score goals. We've just had a very good season. I just don't really see us being able to topple Rangers, and it's going to be a long process to toppling Celtic, I think. But 3rd place, it's been pretty easy to grab 3rd place. As we get towards the end of the season, I will probably play the youngsters a bit more, such as Cochrane, for example, who I haven't put on the bench today. I'm not entirely sure why. Yep, I should have done. And maybe Curry as well, because we look like we're going to finish 3rd. If there's a glimmer of hope of finishing 2nd, then I need to just keep pushing for that slightly extra prize money. It's probably about £2.50 extra, but for finishing 2nd. But 3rd place and 2nd place both start in the first qualifying round of the Europa League, so it doesn't really, there's no incentive to finish 2nd above 3rd in terms of European standards. But you can see Celtic going very attacking. They're only playing 3 at the back. They know we've been very weak against them. Scott Sinclair, what a player he has been this season. Dembele top goal scorer for us. They've got Lee Griffiths, who's a really good player on Football Manager. He always seems to become a really top quality striker on Football Manager, I've noticed. And Basunda, of course, as well, on loan from Chelsea. I didn't sign anyone in the January transfer window. I did look at John Souttar's brother, who plays for Stoke, but he's on loan, so I couldn't really sign him because he's on loan, and he's got an injury until May, so there was no point even trying to sign him. So I might have a look at him in the summer. Someone has suggested him a couple times in the comment section, so I did check him out. He is slightly younger as well. So, yeah, but other than that, I just thought there's no point wasting money in January. I know people like the idea of signing players in January. That's part of being a football fan. Almost making signings is as exciting as winning a game of football, like when you actually sign a big name player, for example. But I just don't see the point in making unnecessary signings, wasting money in January when we're going to finish third. The rest of the season, we're still in the cup. We've got a chance. We've struggled through to the quarterfinals, but there is a chance. There's a real chance of going all the way there. But we'll probably encounter Celtic in the final, even if we do make it. It's Scott Sinclair. Oh no! What the hell happened there? I don't know how that didn't go in, but we've kept it out. And that's it. We're still going with our usual tactic against Celtic. Maybe that's stupid, but I'm putting my trust in this attacking tactic. It's the way we play. So we got to give it a go, haven't we? Against Celtic. Maybe next season I'll be more sensible. If I lose every single game this season against Celtic, then I might have to devise a specific tactic to take on Celtic and play this tactic against everyone else. Because against Rangers, we put up a good fight. We haven't beaten them yet. That's going to be the next episode, by the way. Just one match today. One match in today's episode. Nice short and sweet one. Well, it might not be very sweet if we lose against Celtic. 17 minutes in, we haven't conceded yet. Adal's just picked up his 8th yellow card of the season. The Edinburgh Kante. Here's Zoom. Finds Naismith. Naismith. Lovely ball out wide to Mitchell. Mitchell crosses it in. Lafferty can't get on the end of it. It's headed away temporarily. Adal now on the ball. Adal tackled. What are you doing? You should have passed it there. We had an opportunity there. We really did. Masunda finds Griffiths. And McGregor makes it 1-0. What a counter-attack. I mean, that's why they're the best. They're ruthless. We looked in a good position. Adal gives the ball. Why? He just stood there and let Masunda take it off him. Disgraceful behaviour. Anyway, we go again. We've had 0 shots so far in this game. Lafferty into Naismith. Maybe we've got a chance straight away from kickoff. Zoom finds Amenkwa. Amenkwa. No. Why didn't he cross it in? We'll beat Celtic one day. We have to. Adal. Randall. What a ball to Mitchell. What a ball. Mitchell! Good save. Oh, I think he hit the woodwork actually with that. Apparently it was a clear-cut chance. I wouldn't say it was the easiest chance in the world. Corner to Celtic. It's just lagged. And we've cleared it. Berra clears it away. But they come again. It's relentless from Celtic. Craig Forrest. That's rolling back the years, isn't it? Craig Forrest, the Canadian goalkeeper. I've told this story a few times, but my first ever match of Championship Manager on my own, I used to play with my friend on CM3, but my first ever game I bought was 99-00. And we're 2-0 down, by the way. And I've managed my team West Ham. Craig Forrest was the goalie, one of the goalies, and I couldn't get the game to work. So I asked my dad, who has no idea about football, if he could get it working. And I woke up in the morning and he said he managed to get it working. I went down and I looked at the last result and he'd played Craig Forrest up front. Because I think what I'd done is I hadn't filled the striker position and that's why I couldn't continue to the next game. I was an idiot, but I was only 8 or 9. Maybe I was 10. Lafferty, terrible miss there. Anyway, he put Craig Forrest up front. He scored the winning goal. It was the Intertoto Cup. Those were the days. Loved that. We actually won that competition. It was like a qualifying stage for the equivalent of the Europa League now. The UEFA Cup, I guess it was. But it was like a qualifying stage for the UEFA Cup. Anyway, Craig Forrest. Oh, Naismith! We're back in it. 2-1. My rambling has worked. Lovely stuff. Look at this. Look at this goal. Let's watch the replay. Zoom through to Lafferty. Lafferty to Amenkwa. Amenkwa takes it round that fullback. And Naismith gets his 16th goal of the season. He's catching up with Lafferty. This shadow striker position is working really well with Naismith because that's what he's suited to. Mitchell running down the left. Finds Lafferty. Lafferty. Great ball to Amenkwa. Amenkwa. If only he could finish. He's like the Wellington from my Pool Plays in Portugal series. He scored goals this season, so he is like Wellington. He does score goals, but his finishing ability is not really up to scratch. Oh, that should have been 2-2. We've really come back into this game. This attacking tactic does work. We're just a little bit susceptible at the back against teams like Celtic, who are very good going forwards. And almost a third for Celtic. We've both had 3 clear-cut chances each, in fact. It's been an exciting first half, I must say. We've actually had more possession, which is a bit of a surprise against Celtic. I'm going to say let's avenge what happened last time. We're playing quite well. That's motivated Lafferty. Let's just get on with the second half. I don't see any need to make drastic changes. We are playing well. Defensively, not great, but I think this tactic against the good teams is just trying to outscore the opposition. I feel like if we just hold firm... Oh, Suter, that was a real chance. Fourth clear-cut chance of the game. This is the story of our season. Obviously, we've done very well, but we do create a hell of a lot of clear-cut chances. We should have scored lots more goals than we have. Amankwa trying to win a header. Lafferty back to Zoom. Lafferty hits it just over the bar. Yeah, there's no point trying to just shut up shop against a really good team, I don't think, because inevitably they score, and then what's your plan B? You're on defensive. What do? Like, you can bring your attacking players on, but you're losing. Whereas if we just play an attacking style of play, we might lose 5-1, but there's the potential to draw 3-3 or win 4-3 or something like that. You never know. Sometimes I would go defensive against good teams, I know. Maybe next season I will have to get results against Celtic. But I'm enjoying this style of play. I'm enjoying the attacking fluidity of our team. Here comes Celtic. Great play from them. This is going to be a third. Scott Sinclair makes it through. And I fear that's a little bit harsh. We do deserve to be level, really, I think. Lafferty's not had a good game. I'm going to bring Rory Curry on. The young lad on for Lafferty's. He's not been the same player since his injury. Adal's had a poor game as well. Who do I play? I can play Martin. He's not really used to that, but in fact, what I can do is I can play Zoom there and then bring Cowie on. I'm just going to give a shout. Let's encourage. Like I said, we might lose 5-1 here, but I feel like we've put up a bit of a fight. Oh, let's clip the post. There's been a lot of highlights in this game. Have I got it on extended? I've got it on key. It's just been lots of key highlights. McGregor coming forwards. Like I said, I think it's just the style of play, the style of the tactic that we're playing. Amankwa. Oh, I can't find Curry. We are sort of going a bit direct here, trying to lump it up, and it's not quite working in the second half. Here's Armstrong. I feel like they might have changed their style of play a little bit. We're not even on direct. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on. Corner headed away by Curry. McGregor into Patrick Roberts. They put Patrick Roberts on now. Oh, McLaughlin, good save. They've had 6 clear-cut chances now. They've certainly come alive in the second half. I'm not sure what we're going to do. If we can't get shots and goal, we're not going to win this game. So maybe we need to go shoot on sight. Go a bit more direct. Just hope for the best. Yeah, they have. I mean, at half time, I feel like we deserve to be level. But this second half, they have come alive. They've had 25 shots to our 10 now. Thumped up the pitch by McLaughlin. Curry can't win that. Dembele's through. Good save. Sinclair's onto the end of it. Cleared by Suter. I don't really know what to do now. Oh, Patrick Roberts has picked up a knock. Will they go down to 10 men as a result? Free kick. Mitchell! Goal! We're back in this. 3-2. 17 minutes to go. Dimitri Mitchell scores another goal for us from a lovely free kick. And there is hope. Despite this second half, we've been terrible. But there is hope. I mean, that was right down the middle. I think the keeper should be saving that, but perhaps he was unsighted. Okay, 12 minutes to go. Mitchell finds Curry. Rory Curry crosses it in, and Amankwa can't get on the end of it. And now this is where Celtic are powerful. That breakaway from Scott Sinclair is just insane. Moussa Dembele, it's over. I think it clipped the crossbar as well. 10 minutes to go. I mean, this episode isn't as short as I thought it would be because of all these highlights. But yeah, we need to make our last change. I'm going to change things up. We're going to do this. I'm going to play Milinkovic as an inside forward. We're going to look for the overlaps. So Mitchell's attacking down the left. Randall attacking down the right. I've put shoot on sight. Is that dangerous? Oh, well, it is, because obviously it means you're going to be shooting from long range. But there might be a wonder goal from someone as a result. So let's keep it on this. Injury time to go. I think after all those highlights, it just has to have nothing in the last 10 minutes. It's really annoying. We've put up a good fight against Celtic again, though. We've not been completely out. Well, maybe we have been outplayed. They've had 31 shots now. In the end, they should have won this by more. Oh, they get the fourth right at the death. So there was another goal in it in the last 20 seconds. It's a bit annoying. It could have been for us. I feel like we have put up a bit of a fight. We know we can compete attacking-wise. I just need to improve the defensive element of this tactic when we're taking on Celtic. It doesn't really matter against the weaker teams because we're strong enough to hold other teams out. But against Celtic, not quite good enough. Yeah, that was the right thing to say to them, wasn't it? Overall, I'm pleased. I'm pleased with the performance. Celtic just on the counter. Perhaps I do need to hold back a bit and try and play counter against Celtic because they're the team meant to dominate. But that's just a way to play. Anyway, as you can see, after 26 games, this is where we stand. Now remember that the league does split, doesn't it? It splits into two. So we've got these few games to play and then we're going to have to take on the other 5 teams in the top 6 around us. The last part of the season will be tough, but third place should be ours. The next episode I'm going to play one match again. We're going to take on Rangers, and then the episode after that we've got the Scottish Cup quarter-final and Hibs, our rivals, which we haven't lost yet so far in this series. Anyway, thank you for watching today's episode. Sorry to lose against Celtic again, but what can I do? What can I do? Next season I'm going to improve. But until next time, enjoy FM18. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you very soon.